Europe's economic powerhouse, Germany, is in the midst of a profound leadership crisis. This after German Chancellor Angela Merkel failed to form a coalition government. The coalition talks collapsed when the pro-business Free Democrats pulled out of the negotiations. Merkel has said she's determined not to form a minority government with the Greens and prefers new elections. Calls are now growing on the Chancellor and other major political camps to help find a way out of the current turmoil. German President Frank Walter Steinmeier says all parties in the parliament have a responsibility to try to form a government and end the state of uncertainty.
It's not a responsibility that we can simply send back to the voters. It's a responsibility that goes beyond individual interests, and that's not just towards voters from everyone's own individual party.
Other top German politicians have backed Steinmeier's stance.
Wir tragen gemeinsam Verantwortung für
We
unser Land.
carry a shared responsibility for our country. Europe needs a competent Germany, and reactions from abroad show that Europe and many other countries in the world wait for us. The challenges are great, and as we ourselves need strong partners, our neighbors need us as a reliable partner.
The political deadlock is not a domestic German problem at all. It is sending shockwaves across Europe, with observers closely watching to see how the strongest EU member state will deal with the impasse. The situation has created a state of uncertainty across Europe, with financial markets feeling the impacts. The European Union is facing tough challenges such as Brexit and migration. Decisions on many of those issues were delayed until after Germany and France hold key elections and have new governments in place. But the ongoing political crisis means EU politicians will have to wait longer until Germany has overcome its unexpected leadership battle.
And now we have three of the major powers in the European Union, in and out of the European Union, all embroiled in leadershiplessness. We have a new rookie leader in France who no one quite trusts and can't guarantee that he has a parliamentary majority or to carry out what he wants, and no one's quite sure what he wants. Merkel, if she's not there, we have six parties in the Bundestag which are sort of competing and have interestingly different, but not always radically different points of view. And then, of course, we have Europe, where May's government is in total chaos.
The whole Europe has long viewed the German Chancellor as an indispensable leader. But her inability to form a government could now be weakening her standing and undermining her credit. This has triggered concerns among pro-EU camps because a stable Germany has long been the backbone of the European bloc. Angela Merkel has served as German Chancellor for 12 years. She led Germany through the most serious financial and economic crisis to hit the European Union. When many of the bloc's member states were grappling with double-digit unemployment rates and deep spending gaps, the German economy, under Merkel's leadership, continued to grow. Merkel is recognized as a symbol of economic power, pragmatism, and stability across the continent. But now, much is at stake with the possibility of a caretaker government before new elections are held. The coming weeks are crucial, not only for Germany, but for the whole European bloc, as a protracted leadership crisis in Berlin could have long-term effects.